Hi guys, today we're going to do some tier 6 solo mission to get things started. So let's start our old friend over here. If I'm not mistaken, we're 3 missions away from being able to do the extra bounty missions that we get after 15 missions. So let's get started. They did a pretty good job with this alternate version of Gotham, I guess. I probably should tweak my loadout a bit. I'm starting to think about maybe just keeping one combo thingy and adding maybe a shield or there's the healing over time I could add, I guess. I'll have to give it some thought. Pretty sure. Oh, there it is.
Hey,
Hi there.
Princess Diana, many of our mightiest ancestors find your cause noble and have blessed us with their support. Their
Let's take a
integrity
second to
is
see if
not
I
lost amongst us,
maybe could update my
as
loadout a
defend
bit.
truth and justice.
I suppose not. I guess I'm gonna have to respect my power. It won't be just a matter of selecting a new loadout. Oh crap. Wanted to click on the bag first. Still have time. Or not. There is also on this map a mission where you can either help the Joker or help Batman, depending on your faction. Oh, that was a heck of a strike. Probably the first time I've slain the 20 in one shot with one bomb. That was nice. So let us go for the Divine Seer. And let's try to fight as few enemies as possible. Okay, what's next? I think there's going to be two missions in the same area, which is always nice. Saves a bit of traveling around.
Hippolyta's general has informed me that some of her troops are missing. I don't particularly care, but we should rescue them anyway. Go find out where they're being held, would you?
I'll come back for those.
Diana's forces have stolen important resources. Get into their camp and take them back. Then use them to heal our injured sisters in the field.
Hi guys, just doing a few missions with our Batman of the Sinestro Corps. I wish I could think of a better name, but some other time maybe. I guess I took the wrong floor. Or not. And there they are. So this will be our last one. Let's go up there.
I must hurry.
Ideally, you want to maximize the amount of time you use Light Blast so that you do a bit extra damage to your target. But when you do that, you more or less run the risk of messing up your combo, like starting your combo a bit too late.
I don't
But at some
particularly
point, you
care,
get
but
more or less
we
used to
should
it.
rescue them anyway.
So you decide
Go
either
find out
you
where they're being
you
held.
want to keep going and going with your combo, or you take a bit of extra risk and try to to do a bit more damage whenever you use, let's say, your light blast. Usually you have about 5 seconds to with your light blast before it ends and you mess up your combo. One, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and she died before we could switch. And usually the light blast of the combo does some nice damage. Of course, you can also use it to pull or not.
The prisoners are. Oh, that's where they're being held. Be a peach and go rescue.
I knew I should have
That'll get the general off my back.
done this one first. My bad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's other combos also you can do from the very same power. I just somehow fell into the habit of pretty much always using more or less the same one. At some point you fall into a rhythm of sorts, and you can keep on going and going and going, as long as you don't get interrupted. The only drawback or the dangerous bit is that when you use the miniguns, is that essentially you run the risk of growing pretty much every enemies in the area, because the blast will pretty much spray, as you saw, like we attracted the skirmishes. It's not a big deal here because the enemies aren't too powerful, but in some areas you can get into trouble if you pull too many enemies with the miniguns. So I can sort of understand why some people may not be too crazy when they have a lantern in their group. Because it's very easy if you're not careful to lose control and to attract way too many enemies. So if I'm not mistaken, this should mean that we played 15 missions, and it should give us access to a bonus mission, which is a wanted mission. Sadly, two of those are Wonder Girl and Donna Troy, who used to be Wonder Girl. So we have very good chances to end up fighting a character that has a reflect damage, which can hurt a bit sometimes. Oh, and we got lucky. We got the Batwoman. So let's count our blessings. Not sure how many marks I have right now. 29. Well, I'm not sure what I'll buy. Probably a pair of gloves would be the nice glove or a chest piece. We'll see. So we have to find Batwoman in a fairly small area, and there she is. She's usually not that difficult to find.
Try harder. Try harder.
I love those jets. And there we go. That was easy enough. So we can... Come on. The interface is disagreeing with me, I guess. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe a mask. Nah, the gloves. The gloves is the next bit we need. So let's go for the gloves, because why not? And usually by default, the gear I make is a controller gear. So let's go with that. So replace, essentially as you saw, it's some 89 level gear. It's not that powerful, but an upgrade is an upgrade. But we're still combat rating 103. Yeah, not enough to raise our combat rating. I didn't expect it to. So let us see, what else could we do? So we got 30 marks of victory. Technically we need 30 more for a chest piece. So let's go back to our base. And let's imprint our new gloves. For the controller, other than gadget, I'll go for the regenerative shielding. Although I'm starting to wonder if I have no idea if munitions has shields. I guess I would have to look it up. So probably want to get back. Well, it's a bit a mod, but a mod is a mod. So let's go off. Let's make one more right now. Because why not? I guess we'll need more exhibits if we want to make another one. We will see. We did repair, yes. So let us sell this. I suppose we could cure for a few missions. Oh no, let's do the wasteland missions first, I think.
Cersei needs you to handle a bit of nasty business with Jared's
The cult that worships Trigon's prettiest son.
Jesse, one of Trigon's sons, is collecting
Essentially, I'll do those just for marks.
take some of the energy
I don't think there's any gear I can get from those missions that will really benefit me. But let's see if we 2 out of 5, and I just did this one. Oh well, okay. So I can carry no problem. So essentially, I'll care for the duos, and even Trigon. Why not? Let's be brave. So I should be able to do the solos while I wait for the mission to pop, which could take a while. There isn't that many people who still do tier 5 missions, and even less at this time of night.
Oh, we found some victims with unusually high levels of envy. It's so great that they viciously attack anyone who approaches. The cultists have been unable to harvest energy from these ferocious little kittens. All that envy energy is just going to waste. Go get it. Destroy it.
Freaking imp.
But I want
He's asked for it.
energy.
Oh, and I can kick him. Oh yeah. Kicking the imp is always a good thing. Always. Oops.
So much envy. I love it. It seems that this excess envy is connected to an artifact the cultists are using against their victims. I must have one of these artifacts. No, 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 I want all of them. Go get them for me.
As you saw, the grasping hand is not only a good pull, it's not only a good combo to go into to combo into light blast, but it's a good crowd control on its own. We could fight them, but no point. We got what we wanted. So let's summon our friends and let's get started on those little fellas here.
I'm sure wrecking their precious contraptions will get their attention.
I probably was a little too quick in summoning my backup, but that's okay.
Oh, I do love adding feast to my menagerie. I can't wait.
So I guess we shouldn't be in a hurry tonight. So let's go for the duos as well. I guess we'll do Wrath next for the outside missions, and we're going to add a couple of duos because why not? 104. We still can get good marks from those.
I don't want Jared to gain any more wrath. None. Even if that means you're going in and freeing his victims. Go. Prevent the newcomers from going as berserk as everyone else. If you're smart, and I hope you are, you won't go easy on them.
Is the strongest son of Trigon.
Oh, I got some boots. I wasn't sure if I was going to attract both group. I guess I will. There we go. I probably should have made a Yellow Lantern Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
The followers of Ra
Maybe next time.
snatching up our dear cult of blood allies. I don't know what makes me angrier, people taking my things, or that these blood cultists are allowing themselves to be captured and converted. I don't want any of them coming back. Go, take care of it.
You will not get away with this. No one treats me like this. Hey, let me out of here now. You better hope I can get my hands on you.
Oh, no one to fight.
If we're going to succeed here, we need to prevent that little mess from happening again. I'm told there's a demon in charge of caging the humans. Be it near, and ask him to stop.
Essentially, I was trying to keep my combo going. You do get some. There we go. You do get some bonuses the longer your combo keeps on going, but sometimes it can be a bit difficult to keep on doing your combos because some enemies will interrupt you quite a lot.
It's always a pleasure to
And
work
there we
with you,
go.
but there's still room for improvement. Return to the stronghold, and
Am I
perhaps we can
crazy,
visit your
or
workshop.
were we supposed to go into a duo not too long ago? Yeah, a player has declined the instance. Holy crap. So usually when that happens, I'll do the duo solo. Although in this case, I do have some other options. So let me try to do those first.
It's not that I have anything against envy. It's just that everyone should be envious.
Well, let's sell and repair first.
Tired of making colas? Buy one of mine.
Aw, some nice boots. So let's add a couple of more missions and see if anything else gets added. There we go. So let's salute our little friend and let's get started.
This war relies on keeping our warriors supplied, and the warehouses are crucial to this. I need you to convince them to abandon their post, then you can reestablish our supply lines. And when you find some supplies, light a beacon and I will send our soldiers to collect them and take them to the docks.
I guess our little friend is on fire. I'm not sure what he's looking for, but don't you love it when your partner leaves before all the enemies are defeated?
The docks are
Well,
under
let's see if he
attack.
likes that.
Ships can't leave for Gotham with my supplies. Fix that. Now.
Paladinized sword. It doesn't have much difference with our hand blast, but well, it happens. Let's use the plan. We did get a lot of stuff, just not a lot of stuff that is useful, but it happens.
This is Waller. You are now assigned to the Suicide Squad. By now, you are intimately aware of our arrangement. Cooperate with the members
Let's
of
give a
the
little
Force
bow to our
X,
friend.
or I yank the leash connected to that collar.
You can take the Greek fire from here. I need to get back to base.
Why is everyone targeting me? They're so mean.
My friends, the warehouses have been recaptured by my mother's forces. We absolutely cannot allow them to maintain control of that district. Hurry! You cannot stop me! Your attacks are weak!
Come on. Not sure how you could know to put the arrow in the ballista, but not know that you have then to activate it.
skin that one-eyed brute. My sisters will keep you armed. You felled that beast. You've once again proven
That deserves a small bow.
gaining control of this district will aid our efforts.
You did a good job overall. Let's repair a bit.
Villains prefer my merchandise over any other.
Let's see if there's anything we should sell, which we'll probably do. Uh, I'm not sure if we should keep that. Maybe. Okay, so let's sell mostly everything. Except maybe let's keep this one. Nah, let's keep this one.
These deals are smoking hot.
No real reason to keep the sword other than possibly having an extra combat rating overall. Oh, there we go.
Amanda Waller here. This is now a
We have a fairly decent group.
Cortex will be assisting you until the objectives are complete. Play nice.
So let us wait for everyone. I guess we're going to do it with no tank.
Trigon's power must be growing. The more powerful he is, the more power from me. Fight your way to Trigon. I will meet you there as soon as I finish my preparations.
They keep on moving forward even though we haven't killed all the enemies.
Nothing gets the blood pumping more than killing the dead. Trigon's presence
We should do fine, but it's a bit annoying when that happens. Like, essentially, we're going to have enemies attacking us from all fronts. Like, you see them in the door chasing after us. That should not have happened. There was no reason not to kill the enemies that were left before moving on. Well, some people are too much in a hurry, I guess. Um, Sadly, when I need to use my supercharge this early, it's never a good sign. It's usually something I'll save for the big bosses, not for the mobs like this.
Sin permeates this planet, power to me. Soon I will be free, and you will obey
once and for all. Father, I will be your vessel. These fools will pay.
Damn, Jared. Chillax.
I'm going to save my backups for Trigon, not Trigon, for the demon Avatar of Sin. With Dragoon, who seems to be spamming power a lot, I'll focus on giving power a bit more. And of course, everyone's gone. Holy crap.
I demand obedience. When I am restored, your suffering will be endless. Avatar of Sin, rise and destroy them!
So I mentioned the double take in some other video. Essentially, as you can see, I don't really go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But at some point, you pretty much get a feel of, okay, I do a couple of weapon mastery attacks, a couple of powers, and now that's what, and by then you pretty much know that, okay, now it's time more or less to do the double take. It could happen that sometimes you're off just a bit, so you do it a tiny bit too early or a tiny bit too late. It happens. It's not too dramatic when that happens. So you shouldn't worry too much about that. And that's a demon that I was fighting earlier by myself. So let them handle it. And somehow, yeah, I still have the aggro, even though I wasn't attacking it anymore. Oh well. So our backup technically should be back about halfway through the fight with Wonder Woman, which is pretty much when I usually try to use them anyways.
Well, well, I'm not
And usually this is the spot where I hang out. It seems to be the spot where you don't get hit too much with various attacks by either Trigon, like his fireballs, or his other attacks. So that this where I'm standing is seems more or less to be a safe spot. Even though, as you saw, I did get hit by the fireball. And those braziers, I have to admit, I have no idea what they do. I never did that mission using those braziers. Pretty much every group I've been in, we focus on Wonder Woman or Cersei, depending on the case, and that's pretty much all we do. So ideally, as a controller, you try to keep the power going as much as possible. Sure, sometimes you'll see players who will spam a little too much power. When that happens, you just starve them a bit, or you focus a bit more on giving power if you think it's necessary. And let's use a group shield to try to keep everyone alive until the end. And if we can, casting a few debuffs can help a bit. But usually the priority should be around giving out power. And then, depending on the situation, you will either focus on giving debuffs or doing some crowd control or attacking, depending on how things are going and depending on the situation. But giving out power should be the number one priority of the controller. So trying to keep the little lightning bolt in the corner going should should be pretty important.
Stay imprisoned here, and I will use him again when the stone becomes depleted. You've earned my gratitude today. Enjoy it.
So that wasn't too bad. So let's give a little bow to our friends. And even let's be loose. Even a victory thumbs up. So we didn't do too badly, I suppose. Let's see what we got. Crappy plan, some shades. Some pants. I guess it could be good if I decide to have some DPS pants, some boots. I think the boots were from before. And let's see what's in the box. Another plan, which we already have. Oh well. C'est la vie. Oh, we still need 19 marks to buy a chest piece. Or actually, maybe I should buy a weapon. The chest piece would probably be it. Or the helmet.
Envy's cult is a mass
Oh,
of
wrong one.
swarms of sinful envy.
Tired of making colas? Buy one of mine.
I could have probably sold the plan on the broker, but unless it's the tier 6 plans, most of the time you barely sell them a little more than what you can get from the vendor. So I don't really bother unless it's their like tier 7 plans or even certain tier 6 plans, I'll just sell them to the vendors. So let's see if we could do maybe one more duo, and if not, we'll probably call it quits. We could try and solo. Oh, there we go.